Legacy Maker, the All Sports Network.
Hello everybody, Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and this is another LegacyMaker Sports News Update. This one is for November the 19th through the 20th, and what a weekend of college football that we have that we're going to bring you scores for, and of course, a Commanders update. I was down in Houston on Sunday to watch the Commanders take on the Texans. First time in Houston, or at least at NRG Stadium. It was definitely a great experience. Thank you to the Houston Texans for your hospitality. But with all that being said, let's take you to Houston for Commanders and Texans. We take you to Texas, where the Washington Commanders would travel to Houston to take on the Texans. Washington came into this contest high off of a big victory against the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, Washington would pick up where they left off in the last contest. First possession of the game for the Texans, Davis Mills throws an interception picked off by Kendall Fuller for 37 yards and a touchdown to give Washington a 7-0 lead. Curtis Samuel will come back early in the second quarter and score on a 10-yard touchdown run to give Washington a 14-0 lead. Joey Sly would knock in 2 field goals before the end of the half, one from 25, the other one from 24, to make this a 20-0 game for the Washington Commanders. In the third quarter, Houston would get on the board with a field goal to make it a 20-3 game. Joey Sly knocked in another field goal, making it 23-3. Then Davis Mills would get a touchdown late in the fourth quarter for the Texans to make this look a little bit closer than this game actually was. Washington would dominate to move to 6-5 on the season, winning their 5th game in their last 6. They are on fire right now and creeping up in the NFC Beast. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Allen had 3 tackles, 2 sacks, 3 of those tackles being for loss. Davis Mills went 19 for 33, 169 yards, 2 interceptions, and a rushing touchdown. But this Washington Commanders team is on fire, and they will take on the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday from FedEx Field. Now let's take you around the Commonwealth. William & Mary wins the CAA with a big victory over Richmond in Richmond, 37-26. William & Mary will get a first-round bye. The Richmond Spiders will have a home game against Davidson on Saturday. Should be a fun one from Robins Stadium. Virginia Tech defeats Liberty 23-22 in a game where both teams showed a lot of love to UVA after the tragedy that happened last week. Tech wore orange jerseys and Liberty wore blue jerseys to show love to the Wahoo. The Citadel would defeat VMI 26-22. Norfolk State would get their second win of the year, winning 42-38 over South Carolina State. Appalachian State would defeat Old Dominion 27-14. JMU with a 42-40 victory over Georgia State. Wingate would defeat Virginia Union in the first round of the Division II playoffs 32-7, and Towson with a 27-7 victory over Hampton. All right, everybody, that is it for the LegacyMaker Sports News Update. It has been a pleasure to bring you another one. This one, of course, for November the 19th through the 20th. And it was a great weekend. We cannot wait for next weekend, as we'll bring you a Commanders update as they take on the Falcons. And of course, we'll bring you around the Commonwealth to give you the latest scores. Fortunately, a lot of the season has went through, so we'll give you what we have left. And hopefully we'll know if Virginia Tech takes on Virginia by that time. Will it be this week or will it be next week? Well, nevertheless, thank you all for tuning into the LegacyMaker Sports News Update. I'm your man, Darrell Owens. Have a happy Thanksgiving.